Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi. So we're going to hop right into the reading. So I'm going to get some collective messages for you guys. But the message that's already coming through today, I've been thinking today how mad it is when you actually sit down and you think about being a human being and life and death, and that one day we're all going to transition back over and go home. We're just all waiting for that call from the Most High, and we don't know when it's going to be. Like, I kept thinking about it this time and how like precious time is. And as I was doing my walk and I was walking through the park, there was these kids everywhere, because obviously at the time I'm recording this is Easter, so everybody's off work, everybody's out and about, but there's kids and they were drawing hopscotches on the floor in chalk, and there's all these different like chalk drawings they done on the floor. Then I thought back to a few weeks back when I walked through that same park, right, and there was a funeral going on, or like the reception part of the funeral was going on, because there's like a pub or community hall there, and that was going on. Everybody was dressed in like football shirts, because obviously the person who had passed away was a big fan of football, but they were all laying out flowers, and it's kind of flashback to that, like a funeral. So it's that life and death, because it was like children and then this person that has passed away. So that kind of energy was coming through today. So maybe you guys have been feeling in the same energy, thinking about when you sit down, it's mad, it's crazy to think about what it is to be a human being, and the fact that we're all born and we have like friends and family, and we have these lives, and like we create our own businesses, or you create a certain like a creative talent that you have, and you put this out there and you share this to the world, and maybe you even like birth and you have children, right? You create other human beings. When you're sitting down, you're thinking about life and who you are and how you got here. Like, everybody is around you. It's mad. It's mad when you sit down and thinking about it. But this is the energy that's coming through today. So I was like, let me sit down and do a reading. So the first poem we have here is: life can be so hard, you must reach for the stars. They point and they preach, but can you really teach? When you're run down, not walking your talk will leave you looking like a clown. We're all human on journeys to our blooming. Don't overexert yourself when there's no fuel left on the shelf. Rejuvenation process may seem like stagnation, but when you're standing still, you can see a clearer pathway up the hill. One step at a time, you don't have to walk in a straight line. Just keep going, or plodding along, as Grandad would say. Tomorrow is a brand new day. You never know who'll come to you next and say, hey. Maybe another test, but remember, no regrets. All the love of your life, an opportunity to travel, just get back in the saddle. So this is that kind of energy that is coming through. It's like you could be thinking about what it is to actually be a human being, and think about the weirdness of this realm, and the fact that we're born, and then you're asked to kind of just grow up, and then you get on with your life, and then you know at the back of your mind that you're going to be called to go back home one day, that we're all going to die and we're going to pass over one day. It's like this energy that you guys could be in right now. So you could be thinking a lot about death, but it's about life and death. It's like that rebirth, that death and rebirth nature, and they are one and the same. You can't have one without the other. So they do say, like, when a child is being born, and there's a child being born, one every minute is coming through that program, one every minute. But when there's a child being born, God has taken someone away. So it's like, it's that life and death. They're completely intertwined. They are not separate. And Spirit are wanting this to really integrate, this truth to really integrate within humanity at present. What else, Spirit? Can I get another poem for the collective? There's a very like there's like a nostalgia energy as well that's in the air. So maybe you guys have recently lost someone, or maybe you're just looking back at the past on people who were here. There's something about you looking at photos of people who used to be here. Maybe you're listening to their voice notes. They used to be here. They used to be in the physical, and now they've passed over. It's like you're thinking about this, and you're still feeling into the fact that their spirit, their essence, it lives within your heart, but it's also around you. So maybe you're connecting to certain passed over loved ones. You can feel their essence of who they were is around you. So your psychic nature and your mediumship ability, it's that could be awakening, which is why you're focusing on death but also life. You're focusing on both. We have here: I know why the caged man sings, fortune his voice does not bring. They clipped his wings and stole his crown, his only option was to fall down. Divine birthmark tainted with shame, he would quickly realise it was all a game. Once his feet touched the earth, the bondage dispersed, solar energy reclaimed, a remembrance of his soul's name. Following the red thread, stepping where others never dared tread, but the Most High led. Now risen from the great fall, the horn of judgment sounds as he answers Gabriel's call. She walks out of the moon, womb in full bloom. He knew union had come to be and proclaims, for in you I find me. You guys could be having unions within yourself, and it's like the union of the lower nature and the higher nature. So that death and that rebirth within yourself, that's all coming into a union, which is where all of these thoughts could be coming from. But I also feel like, because it's talking about here, His only option was to fall down. Divine birthmark tainted with shame. He would quickly realize it was all a game. So it's like you're waking up to what Earth is, and you're realizing how being a human being and how incarnating into this realm, how it really and truly activates you and how it assists the soul to evolve and experience certain lessons in this physical density, which we do need. Hence, souls are always wanting to come to Earth and reincarnate or just have lives here in order to assist them to grow, so they can take these lessons that they've learned on Earth and take them to other in other destinations, or take them back to the spirit world, and then they gain more knowledge, and this helps them in their ascension process. This is what is coming through. So you're realizing as well how important it is to be a human being, how important it is to be rooted and grounded in Mother Earth. And we have here, conspiracy theorist eyes, you'll see the glitch in the matrix when you realize life is what you make it. Everyone wants the power of the oracle and the rocking chair, but most don't understand how she got that intense glare. She first walked through hell in order to reach heaven. There's no faking your way through ascension. You either pass God's test or you fall. Strengthen your willpower and discipline, don't be a tool. So you could be developing thicker skin, but I do feel like your solar plexus and your willpower of who you are in this lifetime is really being tested in terms of not giving up. So you're being tested of not quitting. So it could be taking you longer. There's taking other people that you're noticing around you in getting somewhere and reaching a certain goal. Maybe it's taking you a few more months longer or even years. I feel like it would more be years, but it is taking you longer, and this is because your patience is being tested and you know this. And it's also the people around you who will be like projecting onto you. Let's say, like, for example, it's having children. You don't have children yet, right? And you're kind of looking at people who are younger than you, and like with them, they're like, oh, like I had to have kids while I still could, and you're older than them, and you could be like, I don't have kids yet, but you still believe that you will be having children because you can feel that that's part of your destiny and God is just testing you. Is this kind of energy that's coming through? Or maybe you've got people who are younger than you, they're saying your 20s, and they're already millionaires, or they're doing very well when it comes to abundance and manifestation, and you could be like maybe like in your 40s or 50s and you're still struggling in there, and you're like, hold on a minute, what's going on? Have I missed something? Like, what is going on here? But you know that you're being tested, and you know that it's coming because you're working at it. It's not like you're just sitting around on your ass, like looking at other people, waiting for things to come in, but you're not putting in the effort and the work and taking that aligned action. A lot of you are working really, really hard. You're like, okay, you know it's coming for you. So you know your break is about to happen. That's what it is. You know it's coming for you. And this is why you are tapping into this death and rebirth energy, because right now you are going through that death and you are about to be reborn. Like you aren't going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize your life right now. Like who you are towards the end of the year, you're going to be completely different, because that breakthrough would have come in then. You would be living, it's like your future self is here and you're about to be going into your future self. It's almost like, it's like a portal. It's like you're about to turn around and boom, there's a portal in front of your face. You don't even have to step or walk through it. You turn your head, boom, portal, you walk through it. You're now here where your future self is, where your parallel self is. That's what is coming through. What else, Spirit? Did you want another poem for this deck? You could be going down different rabbit holes that are connected to certain conspiracy theories that are connected to what this realm really is. So some of you could believe that this realm, that Mother Earth, is a simulation, like a computer kind of system simulation, that kind of thing that is coming through. And others of you have this understanding that no, it's a plane. It's like a plane of consciousness. It's a plane. It's not even a planet. That's coming through for some of you. Some of you could be researching and watching documentaries on what shape the Earth is. So is it round? Is it flat? Is it dome? What shape it is? Some of you could be doing that. But you're going down different conspiracy theories that are connected to Mother Earth, connected to this realm, and connected to being human, and what is the word? Existence. What this existence actually is. That's what's coming through here. We have here 444. There's a knock at the door. Open sesame, no key needed here. Go on, walk through, my dear. You're an energetic match. A gift awaits by the pumpkin patch. Ghosts and ghouls, the season is full. Happy Halloween from your spirit team. The darkness isn't what it seems. It allows you to shine your light. Don't be coy, go on, shine bright. Tick-tock goes the godmother's clock. At the strike of midnight, make sure you are polite. Gratitude is the attitude, trick or treat. God has prepared this magical feast. Cleanse from your head to your feet. I remind you again, no need for a key. Only a higher frequency can open sesame. I had the feeling when I looked over that somebody knocked at the door, but I'm in an attic room and there is no door. And I looked over as if somebody knocked at the door. So some of you, someone could have just knocked at your door, or someone is about to knock at your door. And this could be pertaining to an opportunity or a significant person that's about to come in for you. Could be platonic and it could be romantic. If someone's about to be coming knocking on your door, you could be seeing the number 444 right before this person comes into your life. But they are part of your soul family, Spirit is saying. For a small amount of you, this could be someone from the past who has completely changed, like a blast from the past I'm hearing, who has completely changed, like you're not even going to recognize them. It's given that energy where you look back at yourself in the past and you're like, what the hell? This is when you really realize how much you've grown, all the work that you were doing, all these changes. You can see it like in your face. You can see it from your soul coming through, but it's in the physicality as well. So there's someone coming back from the past, a blast from the past. They're going to look different. Maybe you don't even recognize them at first, but it's also to do with the soul, because they've been doing a lot of work. They've been on an ascension journey. That's for a small amount of you. For a lot of you, I feel like that's a new person coming in. This deck or that one? This one. What else did the collective most need to hear right now, Spirit? Thank you. We have Bridget, alchemy. This is what you guys have been doing. The goddess Bridget could be around you at present. You've been committing alchemy within yourself. You've been putting in a lot of work. It's not necessarily, it is hard work, but it's also creative work, because you've been thinking about, okay, how can I work smarter? How can I put like less hours in or less days in, but still get the same amount of work done? And the quantity, it's about the quantity that you were doing. I literally felt like my window just moved. That was really fucking weird. Like it just glitched and it just moved. You guys could be having weird glitches going on around you within the matrix. This could be connected to the alchemy you are committing. You see, I'm staring here at the light. You see this golden light that is coming from her hands. Some of you guys could be realizing how much you are healers and how much your presence is healing and needed with the people around you. You're going to be not just looking at yourself differently. You're going to be looking at the people around you differently. Even people who've been annoying you. Maybe they've been annoying you your whole life. And you'd be looking at them now and you're like, look at them with such awe and amazement, because you're like, there's a whole soul in there. And there's a whole other person there, that the human self is just trying to work out what this realm is and what they're actually doing here. And they're obviously going to be thinking about in the back of their head, like, I'm going to transition one day. I don't know what it is, but this energy, it keeps coming through. Child consciousness, love this. So it's like you're tapping into your inner child, because if you think about it, oh look, you've got the white and the black bird. So that's that life and death, that light and dark energy that is coming through, that is really come to the surface. It's like your priorities, what you're focused on. That's what it is. It's what you're focusing in on right now. Light and dark, death and rebirth. That's what's coming through. But your inner child, because you know children have all these questions about life and why we're here. This is what is coming through. So maybe it's also coming from your inner child. It's not just your adult self that is doing it now. It's also coming from your inner child. I feel like your inner child has the key and has the answers. You guys could be seeing dragonflies everywhere. But obviously children, they have all of these questions. You know, when they're in the why stage, like, why? Why are we here? Why am I the way I am? I remember my little cousin, they're bringing a memory into my head. And obviously I'm mixed race, so my mum is white, my dad is black, and she's from my mum's side. And we were sitting down together, and she was like, why are you this colour and I'm this colour? And I was like, well, my parents, I was trying to explain. I was like, my parents are this colour, they came together and they made me, so I'm this colour. She's like, why? And she keeps asking all these questions, but this is what is coming through. But you know, children, they have all of these, they have like really, their minds are so intrigued by everything, and they're curious by everything, and they want to know everything, even the small, like, simple things. And when you sit down, you think about it, you're trying to explain it to them, you're like, sometimes you can be a bit lost for words, you don't know what to say. Maybe you've got children around you right now who are asking you all these questions about life and what it is and why we're here and how do we get here. You're like, you kind of like baffled, and you're thinking about it too. You're like, how do I answer? Even if you do know the truth and the answers, you're like, right, how do I answer in the human language? It's like, that's what's coming through. We have here Ace, realization. So this is what is happening with you guys. You're having all these powerful realizations. You're getting a lot of coding and downloads from the Most High God. I heard Sirius Star. So you're also getting a lot of downloads from Sirius Star right now. You could be connected to that star system, or to that sun. I'm hearing when it comes to your soul, you could be connected to Sirius Star. That's coming through. Maybe you're seeing images like this of stars, and they could be of like a blue huey color. But I do feel like your crown chakra is going through a huge awakening, a huge awakening. What else, Spirit? Can I get a few more cards from this deck, please? We have Earth, success, community. Love this. So this is it. It's like all of these visions and these codes and these downloads that are coming from the Most High, that are coming from the universe. You're integrating them and you're pulling them down. I heard aliens. So some of you guys could be really curious and interested in aliens. Maybe you've always felt like you're an alien, and now you're feeling more grounded and connected to yourself and to your community. Or you're about to be, because this is your soul tribe. Your soul tribe, you're about to connect. I'm hearing Kumbaya, my lord. You know the song when people at the campfire, everybody holds hands. I was like smelling like melting, like burning marshmallows. And there's like smoke going on. Someone's on the guitar and people are like kind of rocking back and forth singing Kumbaya, my lord. But that kind of energy is coming through. Maybe you guys used to cringe at that kind of energy. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna have that in that lifetime. In this lifetime, I'm not gonna have that kind of like community. But you will. Like, that's what's coming through. I keep hearing Kumbaya, my lord. Maybe you've been using it as an affirmation or singing it to yourself, whereas in the past you would have cringed at that. But this is like the kind of community that's coming in for you. You're going to be like quite all into conspiracy theories, quite wacky. It's given like a hippie kind of vibe, but you connect not just at the soul level but the human level. So this is your soul tribe, and it's grounding. It's coming into the physical. You're coming into union with other people that you're always destined to come into union with. You're going to feel very, very at home, very itself, I wanted to say. So these people are gonna help you feel at home within yourself even more so. And this is how you know when people are your people, because they lead you back home to self. They lead you back to God. Not that you're not already on that journey already, but we can always get closer, right? We can always get closer to our heart, Christ consciousness, and the higher self. Your soul tribe are going to assist you with this. They're also going to assist you with coming into more abundance and success and manifestation. So some of them hold those keys of self-mastery with really bringing things into fruition, into the physical reality. They're going to assist you with that. And then like others of you could be more connected to the ethers and be up here in the higher chakras, and you'll assist them with connecting even more so to their vision, I'm hearing, to their prophecy, and to their higher selves. So it's like that yin and yang, and you're going to be mirrors. So where you're different, it's like those puzzle pieces that come together. You're going to be different on a human level, but you're those puzzle pieces that are coming together, and you've got a similar DNA, divine DNA makeup. So they're talking about your spiritual blueprint, your soul's blueprint. We have here, because they're saying how we have the human DNA, but you also have spiritual DNA. So you've got those spiritual brothers and sisters. That's what people are talking about when they're talking about soul family. Yamaya Oracle. I can't show that. Almost. Her boobs are out. So you guys could have a connection to the goddess Yamaya. I'm hearing Orisha, so maybe you're and Santeria and Orisha. I'm also hearing voodoo and hoodoo. So you're a certain spiritual path that is connected to your lineage, that is connected to your bloodline. But your Maya could walk with you. And she's very, very connected to the sea, to the water. She's the mother archetype. Similar to me, she's always very, very similar to Mother Mary, because I work with both. I work with Mother Mary and your Maya. Very, very similar, the mother archetype. But she's assisting you in coming into your oracle, into your prophecy. And she keeps saying the prophecy. So your destiny that you've always known that you will be claiming in this lifetime, or you will be getting in this lifetime, is coming true. Spirit is saying the prophecy of you is coming true. It's about to come true. Again, it's like you turn your head and the portal or the quantum leap, the timeline jump is right there. You don't need to move. You don't need to step. You don't need to take any action anymore. You've done all this. You literally just turn. Boom, it's there. Now you're here and you're your future self. This is the energy that's coming through. You guys could be seeing, see there's a crescent moon and a star. And again, I'm getting Sirius star. You could be seeing stars and crescent moons everywhere. This deck here. So what else do the collective most need to hear right now? What else do the collective most need to hear right now? Jeez, nearly hit me in the face. We have here Cosmic Ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. And that flew out with the Wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. You see how you've got the water, but it's the celestial waters. And then you've got Mother Earth. So again, who you are at a soul level is really grounding into your physical body now. You're going to be feeling very, very comfortable and at home in your physical body more than you ever have before. You could have been one of those people where you would often question why you're here. You know, sometimes you're like, Earth is ghetto. Like, God, why have you got me here? I've got an Easter egg box. Let me just show you. I've got a cream egg Easter egg box. And it says unleash the goo. Unleash the goo right there. It was saying unleash the God. And my third eye, it was saying unleash the God. I was like, what? I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that. I had to pick it up and look. Yeah, so it's unleash the goo, but I read it as unleash the God. This is what you are doing. You're unleashing the God within you. You're unleashing your soul. It's very, very powerful. It's almost hard to express. But this is the thing. When it's actually fully grounded properly, it's about to happen for you guys. You're going to realize you're going to be able to explain things, particularly if you've got children around you asking you all these questions about the mysteries of life. You're going to be able to explain it like that and very, very simply. These answers are coming to you. These answers you've been asking yourself, any children that have been asking you, or your inner child has even been bringing to the surface. You're going to have the answers because they're grounding. You are really grounding into your body. If you don't feel like you are, you're about to. It's coming in. And when that does happen, because I'm staring at this card here, this abundance, this is when the gold comes in. This is when you find that gold at the end of the rainbow, the pot of gold. This is when your luck is really going to shift, and it isn't luck, it's ascension. It's not luck, it's ascension. It's your divine blessings that are always supposed to be yours. You're inheriting it now. I can't even say the word. Inherit is coming in for you now. Let's get some messages from this deck here. So what else do the collective need to hear? I want to start closing out the reading, please, Spirit. Can I get a few cards from this deck? What do the collective most need to hear? You could be seeing like purpley indigo colours or orbs at the corner of your eye. Maybe that's what it's like. You can feel what colours are within your aura now because your gifts are awakening more. So maybe your feeling is like very like a purple colour within your auric field. We have here, Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal and connection to spirit. The Dragonfly came out on the inner child card. Hold on. Here. So do look out for dragonflies. I feel like you could be seeing them. They're connected to butterflies. I call the dragonfly like symbol or sign. It's like the butterfly on steroids. So that's what's coming through, the butterfly on steroids. But dragonflies are connected to the ancient codes of Mother Earth. And this is what's activating within you. It's like your ley lines. It's like human beings. We have a ley line. We have a halo. We have an arc line. We also have a ley line that is ours. That is unique to us, right? It's kind of like a fingerprint. We all have our own fingerprint. And on a soul level, you also have a unique song. But they're talking about the ley line underneath your feet chakras. This is what's being activated, and all these ancient codes are coming in up from Mother Earth. And then you've also got the visions and the coding coming from the Most High God. So you've got that double whammy. It's about to meet in the middle, and this is where that integration and that groundedness is really going to come in. But you will be seeing dragonflies before you start coming into this energy, before you really and truly ground. When you anchor, you're anchoring. So when you anchor into earth, and you see the 8 is connected to wealth. It's also connected to karma. So you're always supposed to be doing this work and clearing this karma and coming into your ascension in this lifetime. That's way too many cards. One more, please, Spirit. One more card, please. What do the collective need to hear? We're going to close out the reading. One more card, please. Some of you guys could be working with aloe vera. Aloe vera. Maybe you like put it in your hair or on your skin. Maybe you even like drink it, like put it in your water. Something about aloe vera. Or like the sap from the aloe vera plant that's coming through. We have here birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Exactly that. You're coming into this birth, rebirth. And what did we say at the beginning about birth and rebirth? It's death as well. They are completely intertwined. They are one in the same. But you're about to step into your rebirth. It's your time, it's your era, and abundance is coming in for you. And also a lot of like hugs and affection, physical touch from the right people. And you're going to feel it when you're hugging people now. You're like, it's something about you really going to hug people now. They're going to hug you. It's like this warmth, and there's an exchange that's going on in the energy body. It's going to be a mutual exchange. It's healing. You're going to be having some healing hugs. That's the energy that is coming through. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have flowers. Be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So your flowers are coming in. Again, your inheritance, your divine inheritance is coming in. You could be seeing 11 everywhere, 11, 11. So it's that portal again that you're about to turn your head and step into. But that's all the messages coming through. If you did want a personal reading from me, my website is in the description below. But I will see you in another video.